Hey there, day 12 here, November 5th. I am just over 4 1/3 miles into this run. Just came off of this trail here, Bad Fork. I'm up by the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm heading over to Farron Knob. Had to get the camera set. I got a new little setup. We're gonna see how this works. Being very trusting, it's attached to my hat. So I'll see how it goes. So I am coming from the Mills River side, heading over. I'm now on the Bent Creek side. And this is the shut-in trail. Looks like we got some folks out here hiking. Hi there. I'm doing good. How are you? No worries. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Enjoy the day. Hey guys, how's everything?
Good, we're good. How are you?
Doing great. You guys have a, yeah, you guys too. See ya. Too funny. You never know who you're gonna run into. So shut-in trail is 17.6 miles. For those that don't know it, it's part of the Pitchell route. It's the Mountains of Sea Trail. Basically starts at the French Broad, runs up to Mount Pisgah. It's about 5,000 feet of gain, 3,000 feet of descent. Awesome race. I did it virtually last year with my friend David Workman. Raced it in 2007. I'm one of the only ones that have run sub 220 on this course. Myself, Shiloh Milkey, and last year virtually, Brian Atkins ran the fastest time ever. Slightly different course, but still insanely fast. So honored to be in the select few that have gone sub 220 on this route. This is one of the more notorious climbs, as you can hear by my breath. This is Farron Knob. Gets super steep up ahead here, but hopefully with fall being upon us, we'll be rewarded with some awesome views. I'm out on about a 10-mile run. I started down by the Trace Ridge trailhead. Gonna link up with Trace Ridge, drop back down. Great day here. I managed to get everything in yesterday. Got my power hike in. Did my core work. Woke up this morning. My back was a bit stiff. I've incorporated some new exercises, so muscles are getting used to all the newness. But this morning I lifted. Today was a strength day, so did about 35 minutes of lifting, various exercises and apparatus, all free weight, Olympic bar, barbell, dumbbell, excuse me, weighted vest, but I used a kettlebell plate, so it's got handles on the weight that you would put on a weightlifting bar, and I did twists. So I raised my arms parallel to the ground and then twist to each side with the arms remaining parallel to the ground. I did 2 sets of 10, and that seems to have really loosened up my lower back. Feels so much better. If you can see and hear the sticks, trying out, as I said I wanted to. These are the Leki, L-E-K-I, MCTs. They're a carbon pole, super lightweight, nice cork grips. The handholds have their quick release. They're what they call their shark grip, I believe. It's you can just press the top of the pole and it releases the hand, the glove. Super nice. Love it. So good. Yeah. Good so far. So far, so good. There we go. And yes, so today, like I said, 10 miles. I've got some more hill repeats today. 15 times 40 seconds, 12% incline, 40-second recovery. Pretty pleased with this run so far. I've run Bad Fork quite a bit, but it's been a while since I've run the entire thing, and managed to run up the whole thing today. So very pleased with that. Been doing a smoothie in the morning. There's a company called Daily Harvest. My wife does a lot of the bulk order food that you get mailed, and Daily Harvest has these great smoothies. And I've been doing all sorts of different fruits and vegetables, and then I mix in 2 scoops of Orgain, the protein powder, the superfood formula. It's got about 21 grams of protein. Mix that in there, as well as Athletic Greens. They have a lot of superfoods and vitamins in their powder. Concoction seems to be doing me quite well. Still no caffeine. Sticking to decaffeinated tea in the morning, either a green or a black tea. Like I said, seems to be working pretty well. Doing well, not over binging on desserts. I had a few milk duds, 8 to be precise, last night after dinner, but I didn't go crazy. So everything in moderation, doing pretty well there. Had a great question come up. One of my athletes, Martin, texted me last night some ideas and things he'd like to hear about on these videos. And so I start off with, if I could give any words to wisdom to the younger Aaron about racing, what would it be? And yeah, he has some really good questions, but figured I'd tackle that one first. Give you guys a little history at the same time, because I said I've been doing that. So anyhow, younger Aaron, in high school, had some challenges, but my best performance was probably finishing second place in the 2 mile in indoor track at nationals, earning All-American. I think that was probably my best performance in high school. And I went to college and found myself this small fish in a big pond, as my coach said I would, but nothing can really prepare you for that feeling of going from being a top-rated high schooler to just another guy on the team. So it took me a while to kind of find myself in my place on the team and be comfortable with my situation. I had some unfortunate accidents in the steeplechase, which set me back and probably prevented me from qualifying for the Olympic trials in the steeple. So post-collegiately, I wanted something different, a new challenge, and I think I rushed into the marathon. So, fresh out of college, I started training for my first marathon, which was Vermont City. Had this you know, built myself up again because I was performing well. Probably thought I was better than I was, if I'm honest. And I raced Vermont and ended up having severe hamstring cramps at mile 18. So bad that basically it was down to pogo sticking off of one leg to the finish, in which I did finish. I ran 2:45 at Vermont and qualified for Boston. Then I ran Boston, finished 74th overall, ran a 2:37. And then I kept working on the longer distances, which I feel was a mistake at my age because I still had business in the 5K and 10K, but I lost sight of that. And in 2004, when the Olympic trials came around again, I tried to get back in steeple shape, see if I could qualify, but I just didn't have the turnover like I used to because I had been putting on miles, you know, mistakenly running marathon pace too much, just really working slow twitch side of things and forgot about my max VO2 system and my fast twitch. Not to say I didn't do speed, but I had lost a step for sure. Didn't come anywhere near qualifying in 2004. So I turned my sights back to the marathon. In 2005, I ran 2:27 at the Richmond Marathon, took 5th overall. I was the first American. I was pretty stoked about that. Highlight of my career. Followed by in 2007, I won the USATF Trail Marathon Championships. So those were in DuPont State Forest, which is right down the road from where I live. I ran 2:30 for a trail marathon, won the US title. But again, I think I focused way too much on longer distances much sooner than my body really should have. And I see that a lot. You know, the ultra distances are so enticing to all these young runners. I mean, they're so cool. Being out on the trail, pushing yourself. So not only my advice to a younger Aaron, but to, you know, any young runner, you know what you want and be okay with your PRs if you decide to move up. My 5K PR was from college. I ran 14:36. I know I could have run faster. I only ran one on the track. So in cross country it was 8K and 10K. So felt like I left a lot out there. A little bit disappointed with myself there. But you know, if you're gonna go for ultra, know you're leaving a lot on the table if you still want a PR in 5K and 10K. Not to say you can't, but you're gonna make it tougher on yourself to try to get back into that kind of shape or to try to train for both. There are some people that are amazing at doing stuff like that. I mean, Johnny Clemens, he was out at Hard Rock this year. Finished Hard Rock. I think he's a Cruel Jewel winner, but he's also blazing fast still. So, like I said, not to say you can't do it, but really have to be cognizant of what you're doing to your body, how you're training it, or overtraining it. But that's a whole nother discussion. So anyhow, I hope that's something that can help somebody, because it's tough to go back and chase those PRs. So plan out your career, you know what you want, and be okay with the results. You know, yeah, it still stings a little not having made the trials. I hit a barrier with my knee and it took me out. I couldn't run. 2004, I developed bursitis in my hip, overuse injury. Overuse being the fact that I was hurdling so much. And yeah, it's just, you know, took a cortisone shot to try to alleviate it, but it was too painful to land on. I felt crippled. Landing in the water pit was just too hard on the hip. So, but such is life. We have successes, celebrations, failures. We have to accept them. Both sides of it, positive and negative. Man, climbing well today. Whew. Haven't run up Farron in a long time either. So, pretty cool. Can't believe I'm talking to you guys running up this. Anyhow, wish all those shut-in runners, a little bit of trash here. Wish all those shut-in runners luck this weekend. I hope you all have a great run. Looks like it's gonna be beautiful. A little bit chilly, but pretty awesome weekend for it. I've got 6 athletes I coach that are racing and numerous friends. So I hope everybody has a great race. Aside from poles, sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I'm wearing a UltraSpire Synaptic belt. And it's got 1 capacity bottle and a nice storage pouch. Kind of perfect for a run like this. Stores the GoPro and some fluid and some calories. This is actually, here we are at the summit. This used to be an old fire tower. It's pretty cool. And that's my side of the valley over there. That side is Asheville. The runners come up that climb and then they're gonna go down this way. Pretty cool. All right, so aside from the synaptic belt, which reminds me, I got an email yesterday. I had applied for the UltraSpire team and I got an acceptance letter yesterday. Really on the fence. I'm accepting. I like kind of the fact that I can run and whatever I like. I need some questions answered about the packs, because obviously you sign on, you are signing that you are going to use their hydration packs and belts and everything exclusively, as well as like their lighting. So I gotta really mull it over. I love supporting the brand. I think they do great things for our sport and they produce great things, but it's been a while since I've signed on with the company. You know, I don't like being a marketing tool. Like I said, I want to support the brand, but I'm not the biggest fan of supporting things. And you know, I like giving my honest opinion about all brands and everything out there. So gonna have a discussion with my wife and some friends about it, see what their thoughts are. But I've really been digging this shirt that we got at Hard Rock. Smartwool gave it to us, and of course it's logoed with Hard Rock and everything. but it's just a great weight for this temperatures we've been having. You know, I'm up here, we're in the mid 40s right now, but this shirt is just a perfect weight for you know, for this temperature. It's a short sleeve, but really been enjoying it. So I want to thank Smartwool for supporting Hard Rock and for supporting us and giving us such cool swag. Man, the companies were just so kind to us at Hard Rock. I couldn't believe all the gear that we received and how much support we had from the company. So quick thank you to them. And other than that, man, let's see, check out the podcast that just came out. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but Nathan Lehman and I, we discussed the truths about footwear, at least our interpretations of them. So check out the MR Running Page podcast, and the Hellbender podcast will come out tomorrow morning. Again, I discuss what goes on behind the scenes in preparing for the race itself. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. You know, again, thanks Martin for reaching out and again suggesting some topics. You know, if you guys have questions, comments, anything, let me know. You know, again, just like I said yesterday, I'm really considering what pack to use for Bigfoot. So I'd love to hear some suggestions. Again, my go-to for the longer races has been the Salomon Advanced Skin 12. So interested to hear if anybody's used something else, especially if you've used like an Ultra Aspire that has worked well, that's about a 12-liter capacity. But other than that, I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit, let you guys enjoy the rest of this shut-in trail for the little bit that I have left on it. Beautiful day. Thanks for joining me, guys.